Ni, na, nyan, yatan. Nekyatas, nithatas, nathatas, anhabitatas, vitatas. Oh, so it's just those 10 numbers. If you can learn those ones, then you'll figure out the rest after that. Okay? So.
Whose pot is that?
Never mind, I forgot to grab my pot from that bag.
Okay, stay inside.
They're eating great. And in prayer, we just said, you probably heard a lot of it. And it's just that, like, one of those few words. Aaniiih, and then I was saying niftal, so niftal is to be at a place. And so I was saying niftal's, and I guess you could say that's that difference, that male and female dialect. You could say niftalk, and I say niftal's. In the Dunharu, the hospital,
Okay.
in Ohu Tebethanon, in Billings, at that place in Billings. So, the Vitanhin, bless them, he and Nitan, thoughts, all those people, they're at Dunharu, Ohu Tebethanon. There's a word, and it's decent dance. Make them well.
Decent dance.
Decent dance, you will make them well.
Decent dance.
Decent dance, you will make them well. With then, iniki, bless them with life. Or you could say, then iniki, give them life. So, when you're praying for people, and you'll say, you can say it several ways. You can say, itdano, you take it. Itdano, take like that, all of that, more than one. Or you can say itdanets, which is like saying take it. You know, an AI verb, and you turn it into a command. Itdanets, take it. Akawut, sickness, like a thing, sickness. Itdanets, akawut, or itdano pi akawut, all the sickness. Pi wanasi, that's wanasi is bad. So like there's ni and good, ni all, it's good. Okay, you can say the same way. Sometimes people say wanasi, bad, it's bad, or wanasi, bad. So it's like ni, good, wanasi, bad. Yeah, so sometimes, yeah, that was an argument for quite a while. Which one is bad? Which one is bad? I thought it said wanasi, but wanasi is like the same as saying ni. It's just in general, it's good, ni, wanasi, bad, bad in general.
Right. That was north on something.
Yeah, it or something, yeah.
Yes, went off on.
Yeah, no. So, there's that, and,
It's one I can't remember it. It's in the prayer. I think it's as an open, it's at the P. Open. I can't remember where
Is there any like, do you know the hugest, like the biggest Indian reservation like in Montana?
Montana,
I think Crow.
Crow or Fort Peck? Fort Peck.
Is it Fort Peck?
No, that's a good question. Fort Peck kind of.
Acres?
Yeah, acreage, I don't know. Crow?
You don't know. Computer.
Yeah. the biggest res
Area
in the
area
US?
wise.
What? Which one?
You were there.
What was the biggest one in the US? Where's that at?
We went there to, Harry and Tanya's wedding. And down, you're just a baby, and they give you a little turquoise necklace, remember? It's a long time ago we went down there.
The one I wore for my picture?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that one. It's
We're in Navajo, see, they say it takes about 2 hours to get from one side to the other driving. Oh, it's a big reservation. Yeah.
What is this?
how big?
I don't know, my girl, say none.
The size of Harbor?
Hmm?
The size of Harbor?
Oh, big.
Bigger than Harbor?
It would be like if we got in our car and we drove from here to Fraser. Remember Fraser, we go there for a hand game? That would be from one side of the res to the other, like 2 hours. That's how long it takes to get from one side of the res to the other. Crow is the biggest reservation in Montana.
Are we like big? Is it a big reservation?
We're probably, let's
Crow,
see,
Fort Peck, Blackfeet, Flathead,
in here.
and then here.
Yeah, so fifth biggest res in Montana. Smaller ones are Cheyenne, Rocky Boy.
Rocky was a little kind of
Kind of
little.
little,
It's just kind of cool. This is really good.
3,606 square miles, Crow.
Hmm.
Square miles. So that's 3,606. 60 miles wide.
Yeah.
60 by 60.
So,
3,600.
that's a good question, too. That's, I think, what, 8th graders, yeah, 8th graders, you know, we're learning tribes, but we take it a step further. So in the state of Montana, this is for junior high classes,
Yeah.
state of Montana, you need to be able to draw a map of Montana, the 7 reservations, and place them in roughly the right area, okay? And they label 1, 2, 3, right? And they put it down at the bottom, the name of the reservation, the types of Indians that stay on it. Now, if they're quizzed on,
Spell this.
see, ghost. They're quizzed on how to say that type of Indian in the Aaniiih,
Mm-hmm.
how those Indians refer to themselves in their language, like Cree is Nehio, and Chippewa is Anishinaabe, like Cheyenne, Sisistas.
Oh, yeah.
So in their language, right?
Right.
Then the next thing is the sign language for them, like Sisistas. Yeah. And then what the government calls them, because it's all something different. Like, you know, it's not Dakota, it's Assiniboine, or it's not Lakota, it's Sioux, you know? And so, and they need to know all 4 of those things when they come
Very
to
good.
But then they know, like,
Yeah.
you know, and I tell them it's so important that they know how to,
Travel.
yeah, like in their, even for Flathead. So Flathead, there's Salish and Kootenai, but in their language, they say it's Squelio, and Kasanka, Kootenai,
Can I
Kasanka.
get a cookie?
And then in the Aaniiih, we'll say there's 2 ways, Kakaak or Kakai, and then like that, Kaka. And then Blackfeet, it's Pekani, but even more specific, they say Skapi Pekani, Southern Pekani.
For the blood,
Yeah, well, no, there's Pekani, and then there's the Pekani out by the blood reserve, it's Brockett, Alberta. Those are Pekani. Yeah, then there's Scopi pecan, southern pecan. Then Gavunahan, the blood. And then Watan, that's the Blackfeet up by Calgary. That's what we call them.
What the?
You know, Gleason up by Calgary. Call them that. So, in their language, and let me get this right here. The ones up by Calgary, they say Siksika.
Yeah.
The blood, they say Gaina. Gaina, blood. Begunning, Scopic begunning.
Yeah, see that on there.
Gain, yeah.
People want to say Kaina.
Kaina, yeah, but it's like
Gain.
G sound, like
Gain.
Gaina, yeah.
Yeah, people are.
So, and then, what else is there? Oh, for crow, it's Soliga in their language.
Yeah.
Soliga, they just make the sign for, this.
Black.
Yeah.
Raven.
Then, yeah, those are, well, you better learn, go over our numbers, you guys, okay?
Okay.
On this, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so our numbers, and this is so we can answer the question, Dalasi says, okay? Dalasi says, this is the question. This is the sign for the sun or for time, okay? Dalasi says, where's the sun? And it's asking what time it is. You see, because nowadays we look at that clock to see what time it is, but back a long time ago, and even today with their ceremonies, when we think of time, okay, we're thinking of where the sun is. So if the sun is way over here in the east, what time of day is it?
Morning?
Morning time. It's right up here, straight up. Yeah, noon, afternoon. What about if it's over here about to go into the ground?
Nighttime.
No, evening time.
Evening time. Then what if the sun is down? Then what do we say it is?
Nighttime.
Nighttime. Okay, so, so now we have this that we go by. When you say Dawsi, sis, where's the sun? We're asking about that time there. Okay? So there's another way that you'll hear it. Well, hey, there's another way that you'll hear it, and it's ready? Okay? Dothatsi, sis. Dothatsi, sis means stop the sun. You see what I mean? You see what I say? Okay? Dothatsi, sis. And it's not a question, it's more of a command. So the sun is going like this, and then we say, Dothatsi, sis, stop the sun. And right where it's at, that's what we're going to ask, what time it is. Okay? So it's another way that you'll hear people will say about the time.
So,
Okay?
like when you say what time it is, it's kind of like a command.
Well, one way, okay? The way that I say it, Dawsi says, where's the sun? What time is it? The way other people will say it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Dad,
He
you
did it. No, he did it. Yeah. Yeah. So those are two ways that you'll hear it. Like when someone asks what time is it, they'll say that.
Okay.
Okay? Oh,
Dad, can
Wow,
I
the
erase this to
thingamajigger?
give you
We're
room
on
to
live.
draw?
okay. What's that?
Can I erase this to give you room to draw?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, erase all that. I guess I'll write it down. You want me to write the numbers down?
Sure.
Okay.
So, one.
You guys, what is Dawsi, sis?
Oh, what time is it?
What time is it? Yeah. Dawsi, sis.
You could erase the top.
Oh,
Where are the girls?
okay. That's the kind of teacher you are.
Yeah.
You're late.
All my classes, so never
numbers here. Okay, so on the way over, that's like I was saying, is that Nahani says she wanted to go over her numbers, okay? So what I was telling them is just learn your numbers 1 through 10 really good and you'll be able to figure out the rest. Why we're learning numbers is to answer the question, da si sis, which means what again? What time is it? So we're going to learn how to tell the time, okay? Okay, so numbers 1 through 10, the spelling might be off here and there, but we'll get the idea. Not Jeff. Need, nath, yan, yotan, nakyatas, nithatas, naphatas, anhapithatas, pithatas. Okay, and I tell people this is how I learned how to say pithatas. Some people say pithatas, some people say pithatas, it's tomato. No big deal, don't get hung up on it, right? It's all good. Yeah, tomato. Okay. All right, so we know our numbers 1 through 10, right? Okay, one more time. Gathi, Neith, Nath, Yan, Yatan, Nakyatas, Nithatas, Nathatas, Anhapithatas, Pithatas. Wait, 9. Anhapithatas. Yeah, Pithatas. Pithatas. That's 10, right? Okay, alright. So the reason why I say that is because when we get to the numbers 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, right? This is all we do, you guys. We just put an ending onto them. Okay? We say Gathane, in sound. Gathane, and that turns it from 1 to 11. 1 to 11, okay? Same thing here, and people always ask me about this one. Well, wouldn't it be Neithan? Well, it's vowel harmony, which sounds more correct, sound appropriate. Instead of saying Neithan, we say Neeson. So same thing with 3, we won't say Nathan, we'll say Nassen. We're going to see that with other numbers coming up, that vowel harmony, which sounds more correct, all right? So same thing here, now we're back on track, and we say Yan is 4, we say Yan is 14. Yotan is 5, Ani says 15 is Yotan. Okay, 15. Nakyatas is 6, Nakyatasin 16. Okay, you with me? Okay. Nithatas is 7, Nithatasin 17. Nathatas 8, Nathatasin 18. Then we get here. Remember Anha, hey? Anha is like saying before. Just think of it like that. Anha is like saying before. So we're saying Anha Pithatas before 10. Okay, that's the number 9, right?
Yep.
And then Pithatas is 10. Now, we use Anha for all our numbers, like now we're at number 19. So what we're going to say when we say 19, you ready for it? Anha, we're going to say before 20, right? Anha, so we're going to say Anha. And we've got to figure out how to say 20. So we'll jump back up here to this column here. The way we say two is knee. And then to turn a number from there into a number like 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, we put a O sound at the end. Neatho. That's 20. Neatho. So we found out how to say, we're going to say, and had neatho before 20 or the number 19. And we do that for numbers 29, 39, 49, 59, 69. See, a lot of people will think, okay, wait now, if it's 29, then we'd say 20 and 9. No, we're saying 29 before 30. Okay? So the same thing here. We say nath is 3, so how would we say 30? Nath. Put the ending on the end there. Natho. 30. Natho. Okay. Same thing for this number yan. Yan is 4, but we want to say 40. Yano. 40. Yano. 40. Yatan is 5. Yatano. 50. Yatano. Honey. Yatano. Yeah. Yatano. Now here, Nakyatas is 6, but we want to turn it to 60. So again, remember I told you about the vowel harmony? We're not going to say Nakyataso, we're going to say Nakyatatho. It goes from a sound to sound. So you see how that S sound and sound do some exchanging. Ni, Nisan, Na, Nasan. Nakyatas, Nakyatatho. They do some switching there. So again, what sounds more correct? Nakyataso, Nakyatatho. There we go. Nithatas is 7. We want to say 70. So it's Nithatatho. On it. Nithatatho. Nithatas is 8. We want to say 80. Nathatatho. 80. Okay. We're going to jump down here to Pittatas 10. We want to say 100. So we're going to say Pittatatho. Pittatatho. 100. Pittatatho. 100. Pittatatho. Okay? So I tried to separate them up into columns like that so you can see how these are put together. I'm just going to take this out of here because I don't want it to confuse you. Just wanted to line everything up so you can see how these numbers work. Again, we just put this ending there, this ending there. It's like a sound for these numbers, and this O sound. Okay? So now, again, just as a reminder, if we said the number 29, Randy, how are we going to say that? Are we going to say 20 and 9, or what are we going to say?
You'd say,
That's 19.
Natho.
Okay, all right, so we're going to say, what we're going to say is before 30. So we'll say Anha, use my writing, Natho. Okay, before 30, that's the number 29. You get that? 29 is before 30, so you say Anha, Natho. So we're going to go through them just to make sure we don't get confused here. Should I write them down? Should I write those ones down? The 29, 39, 49, 59?
How about 90?
9, okay. Here we go. Okay, so question is 90. So we're going to say Anha Pittatatho. Then 99 you're going to say, what about 99? I've run into this already. We're saying Anha Pittatatho. Before that. Yeah, come into that like, how do I say 99 then, you know? When we say 90, and half it thought that. But then when it comes to 99, we just throw another and half there. And half it thought that. That's a good question. Okay, all right. I could just erase this here, just make room, that's all. Okay, so let's get some times down here. We're gonna practice our time. Okay, get this one here, what it is right now. Okay, let's get another time here. We'll get it 8:21. Okay, and then we'll get we'll keep going. We'll go 9:35. Then we'll go 10, and we'll do this one here. This is a good one. All right. Okay, so we got our times again. That's 7:20. So when we tell the time, we're gonna say this first number. Okay, Aaniiih thought this. We're gonna say 20, which is Aaniiih tho. But when we tell the time, we always end with this statement. We say, Aaniiih ithak. And Aaniiih ithak means that's where it's at. So when we ask the question, Dawsi, sis, where's the sun? What time is it, we're saying? And we say, Aaniiih thought this, Aaniiih tho, Aaniiih ithak. 7:20, that's where it's at. So we're answering that question. Aaniiih ithak. Okay, so 8:21. Nah thought this. And when we combine numbers, 21, the way that we express it, according to the dictionary, we just try to follow that, you know, as far as when we're teaching language. 21 will be expressed as 2011. Okay? So we're going to say, when we combine numbers, 21, 20, and 11. But we're literally going to say, but we're saying 21. So, 20, Aaniiih tho. 11, Yathane. And then we end by saying, Aaniiih ithak. Goes there. Nathothus, Aaniiih tho, Yathane, Aaniiih ithak. I've heard it, when I learned numbers, they literally just said 21. Aaniiih tho, Yathane. Makes sense to me, but you know, well, technically, in the dictionary we say 20 and 11. Aaniiih tho, Yathane. So just remember that. So when we get down here to 9:35, 9 is well, let you guys figure this one out. 9 is and half its office. So we're going to say for that number, what are we going to say? How are we going to express that number? 35. Okay, we're going to say 3015, and just like what Vaughn, they said, Natho Yopin. Aaniiih ithak. 9:35. Anha pitautas Natho Yopin. Aaniiih ithak. 9:35. Gee, these times just keep getting longer and longer. They're like, holy smokes. And that's what time it is. Probably a paragraph here. Okay. Now this next one. Alright. Remember I was telling you how to do this. 10:59. Okay. How do we say 10? Pitautas. Okay, let me write this down here. Pitautas. Now, Te 59. Okay. How are we going to express 59? Are we going to say 50 and 9?
Yeah.
Or are we going to say before, remember, like 19 we said before 20? So how are we going to say 59 then? What number?
Before 60.
There it is. Okay, so Pitautas. Neikiotis. What's that little word that means before? And Aaniiih, okay, alright, so that is like a way of saying before. So Aaniiih, and let's see, 60. Which one is 60? That's Neikiotis is 6. Neikiotisin is 16. Neikiotifu is 60. Okay, so now, yeah, crap, I just asked what time it was. 10:59. Bitotis, Aaniiih Neikiotifu, Nahiitha. Okay, 10:59. Okay, so, like I said, that's what we're going over numbers today, is to answer the question, Dawsi sis, what time is it? And it all goes back to these numbers here. You know your numbers 1 through 10 good, you'll be able to figure out the rest. All we do is put an n sound at the end for numbers 11 through 18. And all we do is put an O sound on the numbers 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. That's right, I better put that in there, Randy, real technical. If it's not there, well, he'll remind me about 5 years down the road. You know, at one time you were teaching class, and I'll be like, oh geez, I'm sorry about Aaniiih Class, man, 90. 5 years down the road. You know, you're doing good teaching, John, he'll tell me. But you know, that's one time. Kidding. So Aaniiih Class, okay? Alright, so we have some times here. Got an example of how we do these times, right? So now, I'm going to leave that up on the board.
Start multiplying.
We're going to, we're just going to practice. I'm going to ask you some times. You tell me what the time. How you say it, Mahani. Okay? Mahani says, oh, this is another one too. People all wonder about this. Where a number like this, 102, right? We're just going to say 1 and 2. So we're going to say Gathy, Neith, Nahiitha. Okay? Mahani says, how would you say, alright, Honey says, how are you going to say this number here, this time? You say 2:05. So how we say 2? Neath, okay. And then we're going to say 5. How do we say 5? Let's see, oh, okay, done. And then we say Nahiitha. Nahiitha, say that. That's right. So we say Neath, Yatan, Nahiitha. Neath, Yatan, Nahiitha. Nahiitha. 2:05 we said at the time. Okay. Alright, Randy, I see I lost your interest already, so I'll give you a good time here. Yeah, isn't that right? He just like that, he went somewhere else and daydreaming. Okay, later on tonight I'll give you a good one. Oh, I want to give you a good one. Here we go. Oh, this is a good one. Let's go with, let's go with, I love it. 6:47. 6:47. Now this is Randy's question. Shh. Don't help him out, Randy now. He's gotta figure this out. Neikiotis. Don't slow down. Neikiotis. Yano. that? 6:47. Wow, on it. Dave? I'm gonna go with this one here. I'm gonna go with 5. Yeah, I'm gonna trick you this time. 49. 5:49. So, how are we gonna say that time? 5. Say 5.
Wait, wait.
5. Yeah, 8, 9, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, done? Okay, now, okay. How are we gonna say 49?
Before
Yes, and half.
and have
50. How do we say 50? Y'all done is 5. How do we say 50? Remember, can you look at that? Y'all done. Y'all done. Oh, holy. Okay, let me write this out, and we're gonna say it all. Y'all done and had. Y'all to know. Let's say that. Y'all done and had. Y'all to know. Yeah. One more time. Y'all done and had. Y'all to know. Now hey, is that? Now hey, is that? Say that. Now hey, is that? That means that's where it's at. Yeah, we're talking about the sun. Okay, now Honey says you can't spin in the chair. That guy right there will get mad at you. Great ball, Nick. Yeah, he'll smiling right now, but if you keep spinning in the chair, he'll go like this. Ball, Nick. Great. Yeah. Okay. Alicia, ready? Yeah, I want to make room here.
I ran out of space on my paper.
I know I ran out of space on the board here.
Here, I'll just.
There's a good one right here. Let's go with this one. 7:31. Wait, any thought this?
Piano, or no, what?
See, 3 is math, but we want to say 30.
Oh,
Natho.
Napo?
Natho, there we go. So that's 30. And then remember when we combine these numbers, we're saying 30 and 11. So 11 is, see, Gathe is 1. 11 is Gathane.
Gathane.
Gathane, yeah. Real subtle difference. So Gathe is 1, Gathane, 11. Yeah. Nethaughtus, Natho, Gathane, Naheathak. Let's say that. Nethaughtus, Natho, Gathane, Naheathak. Oh, yeah, try the other side, yeah. Is there room on the other side? Oh, geez, then we won't have our reference, or be able to look at the numbers. Are you sure you want to do that? Oh, yeah, okay. What's that? Oh, go ahead. All right, are there any questions about numbers so far? Again, we're going over numbers so we can tell the time, answer the question. Da see, sis, what time is it? Where's the sun? Da see, sis. Remember that's sun and it's question. This right here, see, I mean the sun, it means day, it means the color yellow, it means
I have to
time.
clean this board real quick. Can you pass that?
Oh, we gotta get
Get the towel.
yeah. Okay.
Kind of dirty. I mean, like, really dirty.
You got the wipe right there, it's not Clorox wipe?
I just realized why you're standing there. I just realized it.
Oh.
It's camera.
Wait, Dad, can you press that
Behind
again?
the camera.
Dad, can you press that again? Sorry.
That's doing it?
Yeah. Capture my soul, he says. Yeah, good. Okay. Now there's another way that we can use numbers. There's another way we can use numbers. We can use numbers when somebody asks us the question, "Tutas gets name back," which means, how old are you? How many winters do you have? Tutas, how many gets name back? Winters, years do you have, right? So remember, that's how we keep track of years, is through winters, right? Even in the Aaniiih, with the word for year is kets, which means winter, right? That's how they keep track of winters. And I always like to go over that when we're going over time, because this foreign concept of time, like what we're doing here, like what I mentioned to the girl earlier, was how we kept track of time was through that sun and the position of the sun. I was asking them, when the sun way over here, when is that? And they said the morning. Okay. Dawn, before morning, not done. And then the knee sit back, ye sis, the sun is appearing. You know, then it gets non-state, morning, right? Knee non-state, right? You get up here, there's so many ways of saying this. Like when it's up here, it'll say dawn ithak, dawn ithak, or how I learned it, kusin, which means it's like half. Right? Then the call sithak, it's going away, it's disappearing. The call sithak, he says evening time, right? Be go. So that's spatial time. That's something that we can learn about too in regards to time. But how do we keep track of months back in the day? A long time ago. Months. What happened once a month, supposedly? Yeah, the moon. You say like this: night, sun. When we say moon, we say biko, night, he says sun, night sun too. So that's the moon. No. So we keep track of months through moons. We keep track of days through sleeps, right? 2 sleeps, 1 billion. Wait. Right? Years we keep track through winter. Okay? Then this foreign concept of time came. Days of the week, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, right? Remember we went over those? Aaniiih was holy day. Aaniiih, Aaniiih, finished holy day. It's okay. Let's see. Oh, that's okay, yeah. Okay, so another way that we can use numbers is to answer the question, how old are you? And with that, we're really learning the question, which is a big long word, and the answer, the number, some smaller words than others. And then the statement at the end, which is saying, that's how old I am. Now that's gets me bad now. And we're going to kind of work with that, because it kind of uses verb conjugation with it. So, let me see if I get it. All right, so I don't know spelling. It might be. It'll be close enough anyway. Tutas. Kets. Tutasketzneba. And this is asking, just in general, how old are you? How many winters do you have? How many years do you have? How old are you? Okay, so now, to answer that, we'll say our number of years, right? Then at the end of it, we'll say, Nahatsketsneba. No. You see that verb conjugation coming in there? Nahatsketsneba. No. That's how old I am. In general, we'll say that's how old I am, or that's how many years I have. But that na at the ending is I, right? Nahatsketsneba. No. Now, if we wanted to say that's how old you are, we change that to, remember? Nahatsketsneba. That's how old you are. If I wanted to say that's how old she is, I'd say Nahatsketsneba. Right? Right? Now this is verb conjugation, right? Statements, right? I am, you are, he is, we are, they are, right? Remember, na, nin, ts, right? It all goes back to that. That's all I'll say. I just focused on that so much because we're talking about how old you are, and all of a sudden, here we are back again to verbs and how they're put together. Just like this, here. Yeah, it's an AI verb, so if it's an AI verb, I should be able to do this with it. Naitsi Nahatsketsneba. What does that mean again, Randy? Naitsi. Naitsi Nahatsketsneba. Naitsi. I'm not, right? Okay. Write that down. I am not that old. What about if I said 8C Nahatsketsneba? Huh? 8C Nahatsketsneba. 8C Nahatsketsneba. You are not that old, right? Okay? See, this all goes back to that, how verbs work, right? Remember I told you this is the rules of how these verbs are put together to make a statement. We put a na, that means I at the end, which means you, which means he, nin, we, them. Then I want to make a negative statement and say I am not. We say naitsi, I am not. 8C, you are not. 8C, Nahatsketsneba. Oh. 8C Nahatsketsneba. Well, we're just going to follow it to its conclusion. He or she is not that old. Right? Eat, see. So you see that pattern? Nate, see. Eat, see. Eat, see. Okay? You with me, Randy? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Peace. Tutasketzneba. No, bad no. Two. Eight see na hats ketsne ba. Natho yan. Two. Anha natho na hats ketsne ban. Anha natho na hats ketsne ban. Dawson, what did I just say? What is it? Eight see na hats ketsne ba.
You're not that old.
Natho yanen. Anha natho na hats ketsne ban. You are Anha natho. 20. Anha natho.
You're younger than 30.
Oh,
Hey, 29. I said, you're not that old. You're 29. Yeah.
She's about 50.
Oh, I'll tell you, kind of give you that little look there. I'm not ready. All right. They tuktas ketsne ba. They tuktas ketsne ba.
One.
Wait.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh, yeah. Tuktas ketsne ba. How old are you? Tuktas
9.
ketsne ba.
9.
How do you say 9? And happy thoughts. Then you say, ready? Nahats ketsne ba no. Nahats ketsne ba no.
Nahat's not cat baby.
Okay, one more time. Nahats ketsne ba no.
Nahat cat's the baby.
Well, better, yeah. One more time. Nahats ketsne ba no.
Nahat.
I just want you to listen to me now. Just look at me. I'm going to say it about 4 or 5 times. Just listen. Nahats ketsne ba no. Nahats ketsne ba no. Nahats ketsne ba no.
Nahat's cat's baby.
So I asked you the question, the tuktas ketsne ba, how old are you? You said, Anha pitautas, nahats ketsne ba no. Mahani says, tuktas ketsne ba, how old are you?
5.
How do you say 5?
That's it.
You're all done. And then, listen, you say, nahats ketsne ba no. Nahats ketsne ba no. Nahats ketsne ba no. Nahats ketsne ba no. It's a big long word, isn't it? Nahats ketsne ba no. Yeah. All right. Saving this one for you. Tuktas ketsne ba.
Those here. I don't know how to say it.
Anha natho. Nahats ketsne ba.
Oh, okay. Forever.
Maybe we can mute the sound on the camera. Let's see.
microphone cut off.
Microphone is now off.